and welcome. May focus is mood movement, but May practice is morning mood momentum. So this is a mind on mind approach because we're using mood in a generic way, just like we did with attitude in April, to speak of our internal world. So thought, perception, feeling, emotion, mindset, attitude, mood, it's all mind. And therefore this is a mind-on-mind approach. Our experience on the 25th of May will focus more using movement for the mind, but let's just focus for the moment on the practice. So why do we not want to rely solely on the body to regulate the mood? Because if we want to master the matrix, and we do, we want to master the mind. Hermetic Principle of Correspondence, as above, so below, as within, so without. Quantum physics now corroborates that in terms of universal unity, quantum entanglement, and the interconnectedness of all things. And let's not forget, neuro-linguistic programming, NLP, also works on the basis that if you change your beliefs, your external world will shift. So, morning mood momentum. On waking, we want to look for something that feels good, that we can be happy about. And look for the simple, small things, because if you're going to look for the big things, you're not going to be able to maintain the momentum. So we want to look for the simple, small things that we can be happy about, feel good about, and then we want to add the next thing, and the next thing, and the next thing, so that what we're doing is we're maintaining the momentum of a mellow to marvellous mood. Here's the thing though, you have to be intentional and choose to modify the mood. And that means we have to unlearn some things and learn some things. Vanderpol, if we put this in a coaching context, in deep coaching, coined the phrase personal gravity. So what's personal gravity? Essentially, it's all the stuff that prevents you from being the best version of yourself. So we're thinking here perhaps patterns and habits of thought, feeling and behavior. Habits that don't support us in showing up as our best selves, addictions that don't support us in showing up as our best selves. So let's think about that in terms of the morning mood momentum. If usually on waking the first thing you do is, example, jump on the weighing scales and let that set your mood, you may need to unlearn that habit. If the first thing you do in the morning is watch the news, then again, you may need to unlearn that habit because it's not allowing you to be intentional in setting the tone of your mood, in choosing your mood and how you show up. Sleep is a natural reset, and that's why we want to do this first thing in the morning. In other words, your mind has gone quiet. The prefrontal cortex, where all that constant commentary goes on, is quiet, and you have an amazing opportunity on waking to choose at that point. Choose who you are going to be. Choose how you're going to show up. And mood, if you can work with that and decide that you're going to regulate the mood and modify the mood, and you're going to reach for something that feels good and to be happy about, that is a great way to start the day. But as I say, you've got to do it on waking. You've got a clean slate. That's the best moment, the best opportunity you're going to have for doing it. So remember, why are we working so specifically with mood? Because positive emotion creates nervous system coherence. We like that. That's well-being. Negative emotion creates nervous system chaos. We don't really want too much of that. Think about it in terms of putting petrol into your diesel car. Damaging. So as much as possible, we want to not prolong negative emotional states. We want to get the momentum going on the positive emotional states. Thank you for sharing this space with me. Way to go, people. Way to go.